I thought it was a good game, good effort by all three phases, offense, defense, and the kicking game. And, against a good, team as far as SMU. And I thought we basically made some mistakes on offense. We made some big plays on some new plays we had put in for the game plan this game. Again, I thought Latavius ran well and caught the ball well. And I think it was a good game offensively. And I thought Blake played extremely well, except for the fumble at going over the goal line, and he heard about that. But and then defensively, I really thought they shut him down pretty good, except for that last series when we had a bunch of subs out there, and they got to make plays, and they didn't make plays. Other than that, then what questions you have, I can help you with.
Coach, can you talk about the trick play from Godfrey to Murray?
That wasn't a trick play. You thought it was a trick play?
Double pass. It was creative.
That's an outright. We do that every day in practice. We just never called it a game. But no, we worked on it. I think you got to utilize the versatility of Jeff as far as the ability to throw the ball. Rob completed the pass. I think three of them had pass completions today. But I think the more we can play, as I tell the kids, the more versatile you are, the more opportunities you got to get on the field. But again, it was a good win. And I tell you, I thought it took all day to get there. You're throwing across field 40 yards. It looked like a punt. But I thought it worked out well, and it was well designed, and it was a good play. I thought, and I think beat a sound football team, and I think we don't know what we had for running yards, but it had to be up there pretty good, and a solid performance by the offensive line. I thought they did what they had to do this game, and what we talked about all week.
Coach, this team seems to be most comfortable when you get out to a quick start, and then the defense has to protect. They seem comfortable doing that.
Well, I am. I don't know about them. I am. I think you always want to lead. That's why the stat we take is, you want to be leading going in at halftime, because it's like anything else. When you score on somebody first, most people are front runners, and right away momentum builds and all that. Coaches are trying to make changes and everything else, how they score on you and stuff. So again, I thought basically went out, we scored. We had a 10-play drive down the field, open the first quarter up, and I thought the execution was very good, run and pass. And Blake made some third down plays, and I thought he did a good job tonight managing the ball game.
Coach, this win was number 200 in the school's history. What did that milestone mean to your staff or any of the players?
In what school? This school's history? Congratulations. I mean, anytime you get 200 wins in a school history, I think it's pretty good stuff. Especially when you haven't been playing that long. You've been playing since what, 79?
79.
That's all levels, right? That's the whole level. So, but I think it just proves the amount of players. We had a bunch of them back here with the Letterman today, so they're all part of the program. And I really think the Letterman that have come back have really taken ownership of the program, which I think is really important. You see a bunch of them back. They're honored on the field out there, and I think that's really what's important, because it's their program, it's their school, and it gives them bragging rights, and they're very proud of what's going on here.
Can you talk about the development of Rannell Hall as a really go-to receiver? He's become very reliable.
Well, they all are. I think Rannell has great speed. He got to learn basically his, conversions on some things, but I think that he's trying to make 11 guys miss all the time. Just make the one guy who's covering you miss, and then we'll worry about the rest of them getting blocked. But I think he's a learning in progress type situation, but has great hands, great speed, and I'm glad he took off with that kickoff today and changed the pace to the field. And I got on about running out of bounds, but I think he did an excellent job. And all those kids, I think, they're all catching the ball and getting some yak after the catch, which I think is really important.
Coach, a couple of road games now. When you come back here in 3 weeks, you could have this thing wrapped up.
Well, we have to go to UTEP next week, a 4-hour ride to come back, and we fly right back out to Tulsa. So, we'll get a lot of homework done on the way out there, on the way back, but, we play one at a time, that's what we play, and, you know, we gotta get UTEP. I remember last time I was there, it wasn't too nice for us, so, and some of these kids that are on this team remember that also, so, we'll have it work it out for us, and, let's see if we just can play one at a time and continue doing what we're doing.
Coach, you said a few games ago you wanted to see Blake make some quicker decisions in the pocket. It seems he did that under pressure.
I really think he did. You know, I think when he can utilize his feet, I think he's a completely different quarterback. I really do, because if he's utilizing his feet, he's making quick decisions. I don't like him when he's back there patting the ball, because, you know, you got a time mechanism got to go off in your head that you're in trouble. I thought he ran for some nice plays today, and he learned that you run the ball over, you don't try to stick it over on that fumble. And other than that, then I thought he played an excellent game today. He made some great third downs and weathered through the air with his feet. So I'm very happy. You know, and that's part of maturing, I think, the quick decisions and making. I thought he was much higher tempo today out of the huddle too.
With Blake getting more comfortable, the offensive line playing well, and Latavius back at full strength, do you think this team's hitting a little bit of a stride here?
Well, I think, you know, that we've had sporadic strides in the first part of the season, and a lot had to do with injuries, but more so, I think there's a little more confidence with each game on all three phases, offense, defense, and the kicking game. That was a good offensive team there, that Zach line, and most of the yards you got was in the fourth quarter there, a lot of it. So I thought we did well. We still got to work on tackle and getting things done there, but it was, as I said to the team, it was a good team win, and we will be practicing on Monday. All right, so that's how it works.
What would you say about the graduation success rate? It's the highest it's ever been in school history right now to your student athletes.
Well, I don't know about the rest, but football is. Football is basically, we were one of the 16 teams in the country that had 90 plus graduation rate. And we're proud of it. I mean, the kids know they got to go to class here and do the right things, and they're here to graduate. God bless them if they can play on Sundays, but very few can.
Any other coach?
That question should have come out of nowhere. I think.
Well, you were just talking about homework on the road.
I was joking. All right, anything else to help with?
Hey, Coach, apologies if you answered this already, but do you feel like this team has proven unequivocally that this is a championship caliber team now?
I already answered it.
Sorry. Sorry for being late.
Why are we late?
Finishing on deadline up there.
Yeah, see, you're selfish. Selfish. You could
I'm a
stay
team
up
player, I'm
later.
doing it for the readers, Coach.
You're not a team player. Team player, you would have been here. I think the team, you just asked the question, I think the team is playing with more confidence right now, which, you know, I think that happens when you win and you're doing some good things on offense, defense, and the kicking game. So, but I don't think they hit stride yet. I still think there's a lot of best games in them yet. You know, if you went and asked them if they played their best game yet, I think they'd say no. I told them that we haven't coached our best game, we haven't played our best game yet. And when we do, I'll let them know. All right? Some do think they played the best game, but again, those are guys that are probably ready to get beat out. All set.
Anything else? Thanks, Coach.
Thank you very much.
Ostensibly